Hey there, I'm Olivia-Savannah here from Olivia's Catastrophe and welcome to my Gothtober week 2 reading vlog. So the first week reading vlog to me was a little bit messy. I was a little bit all over the place emotionally and such, but I'm feeling a bit more calm and collected and we're just gonna keep going from there. So the first thing that I want to say is that my Gothtober TBR is out of the window. I'm so very sorry, it's just not happening for me this month. I'm just going to focus on uni reads and try my best to keep up with my buddy reads, and then towards the end of the month in my last vlog I'm going to see what reads fit into what and what prompts I managed to tick off and did not tick off. Speaking of reading and my TBR, one of the books that was on my TBR was The Magic Toyshop by Cather, and I thought that this was going to be a fast read. Wrong, even though it's only 225 pages, it is dense. I have 75 more pages to go. I'm almost at the end. In the middle there it got a little bit boring, but now it's picking up again. It's got a lot of domestic abuse. So it's really dark and very grim, but I am intrigued. Hello! I've just been downstairs studying and stuff, but I got this postcard from Hungry and Happy on Bookstagram. She is amazing. Go and check out her Instagram, and she's also just really friendly and lovely. This is a brilliant postcard and I'm gonna send one right back her way. I'm very excited to do that, but I wanted to show you guys because it was beautiful. And also, I only have 25 pages left of The Magic Toyshop. It's tickling my fancy, okay? Because lately, like with The Water Cure and with some other books, I've really been enjoying adult fiction that's abstract or strange lately. So I know that doesn't work for everyone. Not everybody likes those books which are so, you know, undetermined, where you have to you don't get any concrete answers. So at the end of the book, you're still left wondering what happened. You got to think about it. You can do some research and just, you know, debate what it means to you, what the author might have been trying to get across. That has been my jam lately. That is what I've been in the mood for. My mood reading is taking me there. Cue The Magic Toyshop. So I'm gonna nail these last 25 pages. I'm wondering if I should make another cup of tea or not, and I think I will, because, you know, if the question is tea or no tea, the answer is tea. If you're curious about tea preferences, because I love talking about tea, I've been drinking green tea when I don't have chocolate digestives, and when I have chocolate digestives I drink Earl Grey tea, because chocolate and green tea doesn't work. So those are the two teas that I've been living the best life with lately. I also forgot to mention that I've also been drinking this summer tea. I don't really know what's in it, but there's different leaves and berries, and this is loose leaf tea, and that's all it really says, like summer tea, so I can't really tell you what's in it, but I have been drinking that one, and I actually think I'm gonna go make a cup of summer tea right now. Reading The Magic Toyshop and I just take back everything I said before. What on earth was that ending? Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one here and I'm gonna need some more time to think about this and see how I feel once I've processed the ending. Hello, we're back with Spooky Olivia again for another Twitter sprint. However, this time I'll be hosting my first ever Twitter reading sprint, and I hope I don't muck it up and that it goes well. For the Twitter sprints, I can only read Gothtober books because they are Gothtober reading sprints. So I'll be starting my second Gothtober TBR read, and that is Joni by, well, Joni herself. Okay, the Twitter sprints are over and people were there and it was nice, it was a fun time. I also read 2.5 chapters of Joni, which puts me 40 pages in, and wow, the beginning of this book was so very chilling. This is going to be an interesting read. I just want to keep reading, but I can't do that because I need to go and eat food and study a little bit more tonight. I just want to read this book. And I'm reading my Antonia by Willa Cather. This is a book that I have to read for uni. It's very Little House on the Prairie at the beginning, or at least as far in as I am now, and I need to have this finished by Monday, so my plan is to just read as much of this as I can today, and then I want to work on another buddy read because I'm behind on all of them, but my buddy readers have been very understanding of my feeling overwhelmed with everything, and they're okay to pause at the moment. So first I'm just going to nail as much of this as I possibly can. The package arrived, and again I've already opened it, so if you used to watch me when I was back in Australia, you'll know that I have a good friend called Faye. They were in my 5 Reasons to Read Throne of Glass and playing that Throne of Glass game, I forgot what it's called, video, and they were really kind and sent me something that I ordered to my UK address when I was going to be living there, but now I'm staying here for the time being. So they sent me the masks that I ordered over there. They have a friend who makes homemade masks, so I got 2 ordered. The first one has got bees on it, and it just looks like a picnic blanket. I got bees. I've liked bees ever since I read The Secret Life of Bees, and also since I read The Raven Cycle, although it's quite ironic that that helped me like bees all the more. And yeah, I really like bees. I like honey, and I saw this design and thought that would be a good one to have. And then I also got this one, which is dark blue, and it's got birds on it. The birds, they're a bit hard to see, but there are birds on it because, you know, why not? And they also sent a lovely handwritten letter, and I can't wait to reply to them. I'm back again. I'm just having a fun day. I filled out a postcard, which is going to be my reply to Hungry and Happy. I wanted to write her one and send it to her as well, and my mum came back from the shops with dried mango, so I'm just going to eat all of it in one go for lunch, because you shouldn't do that, but again, I have no self-control. I'm about to try attempt 2 of baking a pumpkin pie. I actually did try last week and it absolutely failed. At least in my opinion it failed, and because I was having a hard week last week, as you'll know if you watch the vlog, it was just too sad for me to put it on the vlog. I was so upset about just this small pie not working out. But I'm here to give it a second go. I just want you to know that if you don't, you know, if you needed more reasons why you should subscribe to Lumicrate, it's because their items can double up. I live in my dressing gown because I'm always cold here in the Netherlands, and well, my dressing gown has to be in the wash right now. It needs cleaning, which means I've constructed a new dressing gown. And that dressing gown is made from the blanket from the A Darker Shade of Magic Lumicrate box. I don't think this is how they intended me to use their blanket, but look at me. It's just the same as wearing Kel's jacket. What do you think? Made the pumpkin pie and it was a success. Making the pie crust myself, someone's just staring at it. Making the pie crust myself rather than buying a store-bought one made it succeed. So if you're baking and you're wondering why your baking is failing, don't use shortcuts. Okay, I'm gonna give Simone the first bite, and it doesn't look the most appetizing, but I'm hoping it's gonna taste good. It tastes really, really good. Success! Okay, you can eat all the rest of this. We just finished playing Bananagram, and for the first time, I didn't win, but I didn't lose. I tied with Mummy, right? Mm-hmm. So me and Mummy finished at exactly the same time, actually, which means my winning streak is not over. I've still won every Bananagram game that I've played here, but I haven't won unmatched. Does that make sense? That makes sense according to Simone. That's good, I still win. Let me show you the results. This was mine with some good words in there. Ignore the bonus. Ignore that word. Everything else is good, okay? But new adult romance, it has some Bananagram perks. And then this is my mum's, and she tied with me. She pulled an X at the end, and I didn't think she was going to make it, but she got Ox really quickly there at the end. And And then Simone's been rearranging hers. Simone.
No, I'm not done yet. I didn't finish it.
She wants to complete it. There has been a slight change of plans, and now we're going to be watching The Man from U.N.C.L.E., which is something none of us have seen before, right? Have you seen it before?
I've seen most of it, not all of it.
Okay, no one's completely seen all of it. Good morning, happy Sunday. It's definitely a good morning. I had a lot of fun yesterday evening with my mum and sister exchanging jokes, watching The Man from U.N.C.L.E., which turned out to be a really, really, really bad film. But it was bad in the way that it was quite funny. Me and my sister have exactly the same humour. In fact, me and all of my sisters have exactly the same humour, so we always crack up at films that are bad because we find them funny. Anyway, that was a good time even if the film was not good, but I also spent the whole morning, it's practically afternoon now, I spent the whole morning reading my Antonia by Willa, Cather, and I finished it. I have to say that this book was incredibly boring, but it also had some good writing to it and I see what it was trying to do, so not my cup of tea, but I get the point. And I think I get why it was chosen for class that's going to be going tomorrow, because I can think it's going to be a very good one for discussing. Today is also Sunday, which means it's Shakespeare Sunday day, and I've already chosen what play I'm going to read, and that play is going to be Richard III. So this is going to be my last history play. I'm so excited to be done with the history plays. I did expect to dislike all of them, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the fact that there are a few of them in there that I do enjoy.
Going to eat that thing, I don't believe it's true, it's true, it's terrible!
Do you know what? To day 13 of Gothtober, which is a Tuesday, and I haven't been speaking in this vlog for the past 3 days. Do you ever go through those periods of time where you're just not up to speaking much? Because that's kind of where I was. But there's some good news. I've been approved to do a novel in verse for my writing project, and I'm so excited to write a novel in verse. I never thought that it would be approved, so I'm very happy that it did. Next meeting we're going to talk about a reading list, and I'll be starting writing in the next vlog, so that's something exciting. And I've also been reading, even though I haven't been telling you about it, I finished reading Richard III on Sunday, and that was a really good play. I know I said I was feeling a bit anxious about it because I've heard bad things, but like, disregard the fact that it's a history play. It's just one of his typical dramas shrouded in a history. And I'll explain more of the reasons why I loved it in the wrap up, but it was a really good Shakespeare play, and it's one that I could use for the undead prompt of Gothtober because there are ghosts involved. And then I just now finished reading Sites of Storytelling by Storr, which is great because in about an hour and a half I have a seminar where we're talking about this book. Yes, I've been reading my uni text rather late lately, but it was usable. Like, it gave me some good points to do with craft, with writing. I do have some issues with it, but again, I'll talk about that more at the end of the month. It's got red on the cover, as you can see, smack bam there. Don't tell me that's orange. It's red, which is good because you have a red prompt in Gothtober. The other thing that I've been doing is basically studying all day, all of the time. It's been fun. In some regards it actually has been fun, but in some regards it's just been a lot of work. So that's that. See you later. am here to close up this vlog, but before I close it up, I just want to give you a bit of an update with all of the buddy reads that I'm doing, because I did read some for all of these today. So the first thing I did is start another buddy read. I know what you're thinking. Why did you start another buddy read when you can't even keep up with the ones you have going right now? But that's because the next buddy read is the book for Artemis Fowl. Not book 4, it's book 7 in the Artemis Fowl series by Eoin Colfer, and I'm just loving this series so much. And when life is like overwhelming, or when I've gone through dark periods in the past couple of months, Artemis Fowl has been there, because it's been so fun and uplifting and enjoyable, and even though it's touching on deeper things, it's also just something that cheers me up. So me and Karenina did go ahead and start reading this one. We're only going to be reading 1 chapter a day, slow and steady, and hopefully I can keep up amongst all of the uni reading. I'll just go with The Kingdom of Copper next. I am enjoying it. I really can't update you guys that much without giving anything away, but it's still going good. And then last but not least, I read some pages, some chapters essentially, of Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. So when I asked you guys to vote for my books, one of the picks was this one, and that month I actually did start this book, but of course it's a big chunker and I'm not able to finish it. I'm buddy reading it with Hannah from Hannah Reads Way Too Much, and we are somewhere in part 3. She's finished with part 3 and I'm doing the part where I catch up with her, so I'm somewhere in part 3 and I'm hoping to get to the end of part 3 within reasonably soon, so that I can be all caught up with her. That is the plan. You guys haven't heard any of my thoughts on Anna Karenina, so far I am loving it. I love the writing style, I love the characters. There's one theme in here that I don't like, which is a theme that I don't like reading about, but it's pretty good stuff. We've got 2 more weeks. I can't believe we're halfway through October. I honestly can't believe it. But I'm hoping that I can get lots of reading done next week. As always, I'm always hoping I can get more reading done, but I also hope I can get lots of studying done and lots of writing done. I'm really tired, so I should probably go to bed, but I'll leave this one here. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section down below what is something you've done recently that you're really proud of, or what is something that you're going to be doing soon that you're looking forward to doing. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that notification bell to be updated every time I have a new video, and also so that you can see Gothtober week 3 vlog. And you know what they say, onwards and upwards. Excelsior.